So we're going to get to do something fun today. We're going to get to play with gratitude for the things we didn't have to go through. Okay. I promised like 3 aspects of gratitude. So the first one we did about the things that we had been given. But we're going to play with the things that we have not had to embrace. The fiery pole. There's all those stories of like someone having to embrace a fiery pole and not burning. But the truth of it is there's lots of fiery poles in life. And we're going to do like a short meditation at the beginning to just allow all those things that weren't asked of us this lifetime. And be super grateful that we didn't have to walk through that door. And gratitude has so many different aspects to it. But the truth is that when we feel like whining, which is totally okay sometimes, we just want to put a timer on it, right? Like, okay, I'm going to let myself whine for 10 minutes or an hour or whatever it is, and then I'm going to be done with it. I have one friend who has so many medical problems, it's just crazy. And then she gets another one and she goes, I'm just giving myself like this time to like assimilate this thing into the whole plethora of everything that's happening. And that's fine. But today I really want us to just focus on, we sometimes just focus on what we have been given, especially the challenges that we have been given. Why did this happen to me? Why didn't, I get some other person's life or some other thing that seems easier on the surface? But the truth of it is there's many things which we weren't asked to do, to go through, to experience this lifetime. And the truth of it is the divine is having an experience through us. And so we didn't get asked to do those things. And we want to look at it and be grateful. Be grateful. And like maybe even just make a list for yourself to remind yourself the things that you weren't asked to go through. Big or small, we could all sit down and list like, 100 different things I'm sure that we haven't been asked to go through. And to just be grateful. Let it open your heart to the vastness of what it was that you weren't challenged by. It doesn't mean that you don't ever look at what challenged you, but it's right now. Take this week, this 7 cycle, right? This cycle of consciousness, 1 week, 7 days, and really let yourself just create a list and keep adding to the list of the things that you weren't asked to go through. Okay. So that's all we're going to play with. It's really simple and it's really challenging because we like to spend a whole lot more time on what we had to go through, the challenges that we have had, as opposed to, wow, that's really cool. I was never in a war zone. I didn't have to live in a concentration camp. Those are really big ones, but there's a lot of them. Maybe I didn't lose my sense of taste and smell during COVID. So I want you to just make a list. I wrote a little poem the other day, and it says, what wasn't asked of us. Sometimes we feel lost in the pain's shroud when we peel back the curtains of our life, revealing all the stick points, the traumas and the so-called tragedies, amazed at what we have been through. Yet, look more deeply into that oceanic depth and see what you weren't asked to embrace. The war, the political prison or torture, the jail time for a crime not committed, abandonment by a parent, the shuffle of being unwanted and passed around, the fight for freedom, the enslavement, the being sold or bartered for, injuries and health challenges, the loss of a child. Assert your own terrors that you were not asked to walk through, not just asked to embrace the burning hot embers of. And then, my love, rejoice. Pull out the cashmere gratitude shawl and cover your entire being with that luscious embrace that gratitude brings. See into and bow to all the blessings, unseen, you are washed with, the awe of the realization, the freedom from the chains, and the freshness bequeathed by a gratitude dive. So that's what we're going to get to do. Okay. So let's rub our beautiful hands together and try to relax your shoulders, sink into your being, and just feel like, okay, Create a little fire in your hands and take a beautiful deep breath in and exhale and inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Adgare Namah, Jugadgare Namah, Satgare Namah, Siddhi Gurudeve Namah. Adgare Namah, Jugadgare Namah, Satgare Namah, Siddhi Gurudeve Namah. Adgare Namah, Jugadgare Namah, Satgare Namah, Siddhi Gurudeve Namah. Take a beautiful deep breath in. And exhale. So you're just going to put your hands, you're going to take your Mercury finger and your thumb and you're going to connect them, right? Your Mars and your activator and your Mercury, your communication. And you're going to have your fingers in front, your other three fingers, your Jupiter, Saturn, and Sun, pointing forward and right in front of your heart chakra. And you're going to inhale as relaxed as you can and just hold the breath and repeat whatever mantra that you love for 11 times. Then powerfully exhale through your nose and hold your breath out and repeat the mantra. So if you're going to hold your breath out, you probably, and repeat a mantra 11 times, you probably don't want, the entire japji or anything. So you just keep the mantra beautiful and short and just breathe into it. We're activating your breath so that you can hold this and play with, and then we're going to open our hands at the end and just let all these things that you didn't have to go through come to you. Okay. So we're just going to inhale beautifully, slowly through your nose. Let your ribs expand and your belly expand and go, see if you can go into your back. And then just hold this breath like it was a really precious thing. Try to sit straight, pull your chin back lightly, and just repeat this mantra 11 times silently. And when you've reached your 11, just exhale beautifully. Try to empty yourself out. Let your diaphragm really come back towards your spine. Hold it out. You're on your own pace, so inhale and exhale with as much love and connection as you possibly can. And let that mantra just wrap through you as you hold it in the inhale, and bless you as you hold it on the exhale. This is start to just drop in to you. Feel your chosen mantra just becoming the sound current of your being. Just give yourself a couple more minutes to stay inside of this and see how you can just keep bringing yourself back to that mantra, weaving it through every cell of your being, around your nervous system. Now, just for this last minute, see if you can take the mantra slower, with more reverence, because it's really what you're tuning your entire station of you into. And when you finish this exhale, just inhale deeply. Bring your hands in this beautiful little bowl in front of you, this chalice, and just sit with a slow breath and just allow all the things to just drop into your consciousness through your hands. What you weren't asked of, didn't have to go through. And then just take your hands and place them into your heart and feel like you can just place all these things in your hearts in the deepest gratitude. So that when you feel like you have so many challenges, you can just draw this out of your heart to go, oh, but I didn't have to do that. I wasn't asking that. And slowly come standing up. So we're going to play with releasing energy around our magnetic field that can sometimes attract things that maybe we don't want so much, right? So I have my slippers on. I'm like, okay. Okay. So we're going to play, and I want you to really focus on playing, okay? And we're going to start out by just twisting, okay? There's lots of ways of working with your magnetic field. I'm not sure why my camera is being so weird today, but we're gonna work. Okay. So hands out, 60 degrees up, 60 degrees down, have your fingers together. Have your feet wide enough that you feel like you can twist without twisting your hips. You want to try to keep the hips and the feet pulling towards each other. Okay. And we're just going to do O breath from the bottom. Clearing the fear out of your magnetic field helps not attract things that you really don't want. And inhale, just bring your hands out to the side. Feel the energy in your hands. And as you exhale, just turn your palms down. Feel like you can bless the earth. And inhale and just bring your hands over your heart for a moment. You can do this sitting or standing. I love this because it's joyous and because it helps to clear out your Gyan Gufa, this whole mouth area, this whole jaw area. And we're going to just play with clearing this energy from our heart out into the world until we get all the way out with Waheguru. So it's going to be Waheguru, Waheguru. When you do Waheguru like this with this really kind of pop, what it does is it clears the energy in our mouth so that we can speak in a more kind and loving and connected way, right? So God knows we can use more of that in the world, right? Just keep your fingers together and act like they're, you're just cleaning this whole area. So we're going to do 2 sections. Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. And then you're going to whisper, sa, ta, na, pa. Just bring your hands close together, they're not going to touch. And then you're going to go out again. So what I want you to feel in this is the most amount of joy that you possibly can while you're saying this, okay? And just free up your shoulders, your upper back, and feel like you're getting a chance to, just clean the windows of your heart and your magnetic field. Waheguru, Waheguru, Wahe, Wahe, Waheguru, 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 Wahe, Wahe, Waheguru, sa, ta, na. Waheguru, Waheguru, Wahe, Wahe, Waheguru, 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 Wahe, Wahe, Waheguru, sa, ta, na. Waheguru, Waheguru, Wahe, Wahe, Waheguru, 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 Wahe, Wahe, Waheguru, sa, ta, na. Waheguru, Waheguru, Wahe, Wahe, Waheguru, 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 Wahe, Wahe, Waheguru. Try to open your arms all the way out and Waheguru, Waheguru, Wahe, Wahe, Waheguru, 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 Wahe, Wahe, Waheguru, sa, ta, na. Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru. Last time. Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru. And inhale and let your thumb and your Jupiter finger, your pointer finger touch together, create this beautiful triangle in front of your hearts. And exhale and just hands over your hearts. So we're going to play with rotations. Okay. I'm going to give you options with your hands. We're going to rotate around. You can either clasp your hands behind your back, which if you don't do this, it will really help to open up your shoulders, and you want to kind of really tuck your buttocks under so that you can stretch out your lower back, right? Or if that feels too much pressure on some of your shoulders, then you can just bring it in bear grip in front of you. The things we can't bear, right? So either interlace your fingers behind your back, and when you do this, try to stretch them a little bit away from your buttocks, much as you can, without doing this, right? This is the fake stretch up. This is where we take our ribs and our buttocks. You're going to squeeze your feet together, you're going to tuck your buttocks, and you're just going to breath of fire, and just squeeze the feet together so you really feel like you can close your eyes and do this and rotate hips and heads. You feel like you're stirring up your life. This is, the spoon right into the recipe of you. And inhale deeply, and tuck your buttocks, stretch the arms down towards the floor and away from the body without popping your ribs. Tuck your chin back in. Squeeze your body really beautifully tightly as if you're embracing yourself. Joy. And exhale, and just shake out your hands for a minute, like just let your whole body shake, and just what needs to be shaken out before we go in the other direction. I didn't forget about the other direction. Just, yes. They just kind of fall forward and shake and just go back a little and just feel like you can just Get your shoulders moving and take a beautiful deep breath and interlace your hands the uncomfortable way, because I'm sure that you did it the comfortable way last time. And we're going to switch directions, so you're going to try to embrace the same amount of care with this. So you're going to tuck your tailbone, try to bring your ribs towards your hips as opposed to the swan dive, and just switch directions. Whichever direction you did first, switch and go back to O breath with the fire, connecting the head and the heart through the vagus nerve. It runs right through your lips. And take a beautiful deep breath in. Again, pull the arms down towards the floor, pull away from the body without popping the ribs or the buttocks, your chin back. And just become powerful and strong, connected to the earth and the ether. Feel like you can draw all this energy up to your crown. And exhale. And just come back and once again shake, and see if you can shake different things out. We get into patterns and we get so stuck. So just see if okay, what's asking to be shaken out in your life at this moment? Like physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, what needs to be shaken? Right, and just make it a dance, an internal, fabulous, just and in the process of this, the reason I'm playing all this, I call all this, to remember you're undying. What you're going through this lifetime, what's being asked of you to have an experience of, is just a part of your journey. And then just play with your shoulders for a minute, and your hands, and just see how you can do that in a completely different way than what you usually do. And then take a beautiful breath in and hold your heart. And exhale. We're going to do a couple more arm things. Needless to say, I will have you do some leg things, I promise, even though I will not be doing them with you. Take your hands in Buddhi Mudra and your communion, right, your Mars and your Mercury. And we're just going to play with just O breath and just backwards. We're going to do both directions, but start out backwards and try to really squeeze your feet towards each other and your inner thighs, so it automatically allows you to lift up on root lock. So you're more stable, steady, connected. Feel like you're a windmill. You're just creating energy in your own magnetic field. Clearing out that energy right from your base to the top. And this beautiful thing that the divine loves circles. I love the Hafez poem said the divine must love circles because he's created so many of them. Think about all of the circles in our lives. So many circles. We even call it a circle of friends, right? And now just switch directions. One direction is definitely harder for each person than the other, so if it's your hard direction, just allow the infinite to move your arms for you, as opposed to you being the doer. Kartapur. The divine is the doer. And inhale again, just float your arms out. And exhale. Hands on your beautiful hearts. Just let your breath come back to really a beautiful, deep place. So one of the beautiful things the gifts that I've gotten from my knee being cracked is I have to pay a lot more attention to things and figure out new ways to do things. So I'm going to give you options here. You can put your hands on your thighs and bend your knees, which I am not going to do, and just do spine flexes here. Or you can go to a wall in your place and just embrace the wall, hands on the wall, and you're just going to do spine flexes here. So you're going to really arch and really push your buttocks back, push your hands, and take the navel really deeply into your spine. Okay. So we're again going to do O breath, breath of fire, and slow spine flexes. Just somebody said, "Why do you like O breath, so much?" And I said, "Because it connects your head and your heart." This helps. This way, the reason I like this so much is because it really helps to stretch out the whole lower lumbar. Look down at your feet and make sure that they're not flared out. beautifully. Lift up and squeeze your feet towards each other, your inner thighs, your buttocks. And exhale. And lovingly and slowly come back. And we're going to just have fun with bowing to each side first. And just, you can have your feet touching each other if you want more playing with your balance. Or you can have them hip width apart, squeeze towards each other. And we're just going to inhale and do hula and just come down, look up. Slowly as you can, just so you get the biggest, beautiful stretch. You're going to take your hip out and just open the sides. And inhale. And just bring your hands in a prayer pose at your heart. Push your hands into each other really powerfully. And exhale. Inhale again. Squeeze your feet towards each other, your inner thighs. Press your hands. Become a prayer. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. Press these beautiful hands. Allow the prayers to flow through you. And exhale. Now keep that pressure and just twisting slowly side to side. You're going to twist much less than we did at the beginning. Try to really squeeze. Keep that pressure between the feet and the inner thighs. And just feel like you're putting prayers out into your magnetic field. And inhale deeply, lovingly. Press the hands even more powerfully. Squeeze your body around this breath. Pull your chin back. Press the tongue to the roof of your mouth and look into your crown. Allow that energy to flow through your crown, into you, onto you. And exhale. And again, just shake, 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 shake. Just give yourself these few seconds to shake. And then take a beautiful deep breath in. And I'm going to let you have your legs as wide or as narrow as you want them. And you're going to bow forward, trying to really pull your femur up into your thighs and just relax. You can grab elbows, sway side to side. And just really allow yourself to stretch out your lower back. Your head comes down lower than your heart. Get to change your cerebral spinal fluid. Take a beautiful deep breath in, put your hands on your waist and slowly lift yourself up. And exhale. And you are going to lie down on your backs. I'm going to do a few things on your backs. We being a very loose word. You are. So I would like you to have enough room behind you so that you can stretch your arms back behind you. And you're just going to start out trying to touch the back of your hands to the floor. And as powerfully as you can, just bring your hands down to the floor. You don't have to bang the floor, but just really it's that energy that just opens this whole arc line of over your heart for women and clears the whole lymph. Your beautiful brachial plexus, it will help that nerve area and just powerfully as you can. This is very short, 90 seconds, just fabulous, just and inhale deeply, stretch the arms behind you. Stretch your body, point your toes, really stretch, 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 stretch. Powerfully exhale, inhale, stretch your body, point your toes, stretch. Try to really feel like you're creating space in between each vertebra. Powerfully exhale, inhale one more time. Inhale, inhale, stretch for as long as you can hold that inhale, stretch. And exhale. And just bring your hands back to your hearts. And just let your breath get really beautiful and light. And see the light in your own being. And just believe it, see it, experience it. Holding that knowingness, you're going to cross your feet. So you're going to start out with your right foot over your left. If you need to put your hands underneath your hip bones so that it doesn't bother your back, please do that. With your palms down underneath your hip bone. And you're going to lift the legs up to 90 degrees. At 90 degrees, you're going to cross change the crossing of the feet and exhale back down. Okay, and we're just going to do this with Satnam in a really powerful whisper. Okay, so just cross your ankles and just switch them. And keep the same thing, bring it up, switch. Switch. Sat. Just really feel that whisper of Satnam, truth is your identity, powerfully. Sat. 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 One more time. Sat. And inhale and just bring the legs up to 90 degrees. Flex your feet back and just 1 minute, grab your legs wherever you can without bringing the buttocks off the ground, and just do C-tilting breath here. Either roll your tongue, exhale out your nose, or put the tongue in the back of your teeth, inhale through the sides of your mouth, and exhale out your nose. Just really bring that nervous system, calm energy in. Just stretch out that beautiful sciatic. Try to don't hyperextend your knees, but try to open them. Just give yourself these last few seconds to feel blessed by the fact that you can stretch out your legs, your sciatic nerve, your longest nerve in your body, and that you know how to breathe to awaken your parasympathetic nervous system to calm you. And now inhale deeply and exhale and come down. And you're going to stretch your arms out to your side with your palms down the floor. Pull your knees into your chest, flex your feet back, and just rotate with out-breath, breath of fire. Rotate your knees in a big circle. You're just going to do 30 seconds in each direction. Just make the knees go in a circle, away from you, towards you. And switch directions. And inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to do a beautiful, just taking both knees over to your left side. Try to bring it, stretch your arms out from your shoulders now, palms down. Try to bring the knees up as close to your shoulders as you can without causing any kind of strain. Just opening. And breathe here for a minute. And inhale up and switch sides. Breathe into it. And then just come onto your back, and your choice of pulling your knees into your chest, holding the backs of your thighs, or bringing the soles of your feet together, or keeping your legs straight, and roll on your spine. Just roll back as far as you can and forward as far as you can, depending on which one you choose. Just give your beautiful spine just a moment to be lowered. Your nervous system relaxed. And then slowly just roll up to standing and allow ourselves to just dance to hallelujah. Hallelujah that I didn't have to go through this one, right? Okay. Just feel. You can dance. It's just pretty slow, but however you feel moved to dance to it, that's what's important. Just be in your body and with your body and grateful. David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music. Hallelujah. We both like that, the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, and baffled king composing hallelujah. 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 Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. Saw him dancing. again in a figure eight. Let your body follow. Whatever you need by you to go into deep relaxation and have something to cover your eyes. And while you meditate, you have something to cover your crown chakra. It just helps to keep energy in. So we're going to play with Satanama, right? Birth, life, death, rebirth. And Satanam, that truth is your identity. Through all of those, through birth, life, death, and rebirth. So you're going to inhale in 4 parts through your, you're going to inhale in 4 parts through your right nostril. So while you're doing on your left hand, thumb, sa, silently, this is a silent meditation, so thumb and Jupiter finger touch on sa, and ta, Saturn, and your thumb, na, and your sun finger, and Mercury. Okay, so it's sa, ta, na, na. Try to really push them, don't just tap them. See if you can push them so that all of those beautiful meridians and nerves that go to your glands in your brain all get stimulated, right? So you can inhale 4 parts through your right nostril. I know it looks like my left, but through your right nostril. So, and then your hand is going to be down. So you're going to do, and then exhale, you're going to exhale through your left nostril and open your hand. Okay. So once again, inhale 4 parts as you touch. Exhale, open the hands. So exhale through the left nostril, the receptive, and just allow your hand to open. So bringing all the fingers in on the inhale, touching them, and then exhale. So let's do this together. And you're going to do it silently, but I just want it to be so that you can hear it. So you're going to block off your left nostril, so you're breathing, inhaling through the right, projecting your sun, and you're going to exhale through your left. Okay? So you're just going to play. Exhale through the left nostril, open the hand. At your own pace, and just feel like you can hold it open for a cycle of Satanama, it's fine. Just And take a beautiful deep breath in. Just bring your hands over your hearts. Just be with this energy. This balance of parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system. Projection and perception. Take a beautiful deep breath in. Hold it. Just behold yourself. Holding the whole universe inside of you. And inside of it. See the miracle. And as you exhale, slowly let yourself relax onto your back. Just let yourself take a beautiful deep breath in. Anoint yourself with this breath. As you exhale, just bless your eyes and your tongue and let them move. How they're asking to be moved. So that you can move into a different way of seeing or speaking. It's more connected to everything. And inhale, move down into your fingers and toes and bless them, let them move and dance. And exhale into your wrists and ankles and let them dance. And inhale into a stretch that your body's asking. And come back onto your back and pull your knees into your chest. Hold the backs of your thighs and roll side to side. Just slowly rocking yourself. And then come back onto your back and rub your soles to soles, palms to palms, really powerfully. Get a fire going. Tapas. Own internal fire you can create. And then stretch your legs straight up, hold on to them with your arms, and roll back and forth in your spine, front to back. And lovingly come sitting up. And just bring your hands together in prayer pose and say a prayer to yourself that you will remember all the things that have not been asked of you, as well as the things that have been. And that you will write them down so that you can remember and hold them in your heart. Divine connection of the divine is experiencing through us. And feel the beauty of your breath. And inhale. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Thank you. Bless you.